Hi everyone, it's SHARIMA back at ya. Today I'm so excited because we're going to be trying something pretty cool. It's actually a technique that's been around for years. It's called soap brows.
So we've watched a few videos online and we have a pretty good idea of how this works, but neither of us have ever tried it before, so we're going to be trying it for the first time on camera.
And what is the actual purpose of the soap brow technique?
So the soap acts as like a really strong holding kind of gel or like glue almost. You can create a very textured kind of look to your brows and get them to stay in that position.
Quite a lot of people said that this kind of translucent, semi-translucent soap was the way to go. So Paul picked it up for us.
Yes, thanks Paul.
Thanks Paul.
Husband.
Good on ya.
When I was trying to get Paul to get it in the shop, he was like, Bears? Like, Pears. P-E-A-R. Bear soap?
Shall we start?
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah! For this recipe, you will need 1 glass water. A little bit of water.
Some water.
You don't need a whole full glass.
Imagine.
A spoolie of some sort. And some translucent kind of soap.
So you dunk?
Yeah.
And then scrub, right?
Yeah, okay, so let's dunk. And when you're starting off, apparently less soap, more water. Mm-hmm. That's what I hear. That's what the cool kids are saying.
Otherwise, you might get a bit of soap dandruff in your eyebrows.
Yeah, it might be a bit chunky.
That looks like a lot of soap.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, there.
Oh! Brain in my eye.
It does come back at you.
Okay, I'm going to do that down here. You ready?
I'm ready. What kind of motion are you using? Do you go straight up?
I'm going straight up.
So yeah, based on the videos we saw, some people do go straight up. You can go sideways, but I think it kind of defeats the purpose of creating that super textured brow.
Yeah, you want it to really like give you those like fluffy ends that you get when you push the hair straight up.
It's very editorial actually.
Yeah.
That kind of what you'd see like on Vogue where like the model's hair is like brushed straight up.
And apparently you need to brush quite a few times, like really work the product in there to really get the hairs to kind of stick in position.
Do you see what my brow is doing here?
Oh my god! They're curling!
They curl back on themselves.
Whoa.
Mate, I could be an extra in Lion King right now.
Do you know, the first thought I had when you showed me that was Beauty and the Beast? I was like, but not Belle.
Sharon, what am I going to do?
It's very like feline. Or like she-wolf.
I am a she-wolf?
It's pretty good.
You have some serious texture.
That's more texture than I have ever had in my eyebrows.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Is this something that you would actually do?
I am super impressed so far. If they stay like that and they don't like flake, I'm very impressed.
Do you think this would be something that you should do before or after your foundation though?
I think, yeah, if you put on your foundation afterwards, you would end up making it look a little bit too crisp.
Maybe what I can do is I can like...
Yeah, that works.
Is that working?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's more fan.
I thought this would just be an easy yes for me, this technique, but I don't know about these guys. After, before.
After, before. I think in my case it is an improvement. It's just like it's like an inch higher. It's like I've had Botox on this side.
Wow.
I like this. So I've noticed a little bit of an issue where I think I've probably put a little bit too much of the soap on and it's building up a little bit around the edges of my brow on the skin. So I'm just taking a damp Q-tip, just kind of gently wiping on the edges just to get rid of that product. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. I probably will have to go around with a little bit of concealer.
Okay, so now we've plastered our hairs directly up. You can now fill in a bit, right? Mm-hmm. So I've seen people use kind of gels and dip brows and all sorts of stuff. I'm going to use the SUQQU brow pen, which is like a little pen for your brows. Still, it makes a great one, by the way, as well.
And I am going to go with a pomade. I'm using the Garbo and Kelly pomade in Warm Blonde.
So the concept here as well is that instead of creating kind of that upper perimeter to the brow and the lower perimeter to the brow, you're kind of creating discrete strokes in the natural direction of your hair. So it looks like you're drawing in little fake hairs.
So if you want to maintain the look of the bushiness, you need to keep the product more on that underside line of the brow and kind of leave that top edge alone.
You know what I've noticed? I don't need half as much product as I would normally.
I think I was a little bit too heavy-handed with the pomade there. Oh god. I feel like this would take a bit of practice. I almost feel like there wasn't space for me to put it. Like I should have just left it.
Yeah, there you go. So you might not necessarily need much product at all. I feel like this is going pretty good. This is kind of similar to what I like to do with my brows. So you can kind of see the skin in between the brows, which I think is a really lovely effect. Before and after.
So I feel I've gone a little bit heavy with the pomade. So this is my before and after. I'll do better with this brow.
Shall we test out a slightly different formula?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to go with a pencil for the other brow. And I think I'm probably going to use a slightly darker color as well, because I feel like this pomade, it's just not sharp enough, it's not clean enough, and it's not dark enough either. It's kind of creating too much of a backdrop, if that makes sense.
The lines are a little bit blurry.
Yeah.
You kind of want a line that's quite distinct.
Exactly.
For this brow, I'm actually going to try a brow pencil. This is like a fine-tipped Anastasia-esque brow pencil. It kind of does weird me out to put like a cleaning agent on my skin.
Yeah, no, I had thought of that actually when I was watching some of the videos, but I guess it's quite a small area.
Yeah. Bloody curls. It's the curls, they're back.
They're back. So it's not just a cow's lick on one side, you have it on both brows.
It's not the most convenient, is it?
No, it's definitely not as convenient as just opening up a brow gel and whacking it on.
Yeah.
But if it lasts,
worth the hassle.
I feel like it would be worth the hassle if this is the kind of look that you're going for. Wow, my eyebrows are crazy. Okay. Zoeva pencil in quite a dark shade, so this is quite a bit darker than my natural brow color. Oh yeah, this is working better.
You getting along better with that one?
Yeah. Still seeing the texture of the brow, but getting a bit more.
I feel like this brow is going all wrong. I feel like with the pencil, I can't get like a particularly clean line. Like it's a bit blurry. Oh my god. Help. Help. Can you imagine doing this on a morning? No, dandruff. More water. It's so...
Okay, I have both brows on now. This is pomade. This is the pencil. I much prefer how the pencil looks. I think a lot bushier, and I think just the color of that pencil is better on me too. So I think what I would like to do is take this off and even them up. So do the pencil on this side and then come back with my conclusions.
So I've done now both of my brows. On this side I use the brow pen, and on this side I use the brow pencil. I definitely prefer how the pen came out. It was just much easier to use and I could get those hair-like strokes, whereas the pencil kind of, I don't know, if the lines feel a little bit blurry to me or something, I couldn't get it quite right. So I'm going to match mine up. BRB. So we've gone ahead and cleaned up the other brow. Sharon, what would be your verdict on the soap brows?
I took off this brow and did it again, and I found it a lot easier this time. So initially I thought this is way too complicated to do every day, but now that I've tried it again, actually it is quite quick once you get the hang of it. So I like it. I think my brows look more textured than they've ever looked. Yeah, no, I'm quite impressed, I have to say. What do you think?
I might have a little bit too much or too long a brow for this kind of technique. So typically I use the Surratt brow pomade, which does give a really brushed up look, and Sharon put it really well. It's almost like the soap makes my hair look coarse, whereas the Surratt brow gel makes my hair look fluffy. So who do you think this would be best suited to?
Well, I feel like it works better on my brows than on your brows. So if you probably have pretty sparse brows, this could be a really, really good option. Or if you feel like you don't have a lot of hair or very long hair in your brows, and maybe if you have a bit of time to get ready in the morning.
It's not a 5-minute thing.
No, it's not. No.
Which product did you think performed best with this technique?
On me, the darker pencil.
Okay.
But I could see how the pen would be the better.
Yeah. The pen was really fabulous. You just lay it on its side and stamp, stamp, stamp. Really hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Let's really hope that you guys enjoyed.
No, I forgot my eyebrows, my shoulders.
Really hope that you guys enjoyed that video. If you have tried the soap brow technique, we would love to hear what you guys have to think. Let us know in the comments section. Also, we filmed a very special video for Sharon's channel. What is it, Sharon?
Well, we played with some magnetic false eyelashes. Yes, you heard me correctly. False eyelashes that are attached with magnets.
I will leave that video in a card on the screen and also in the description box. Go check it out. We hope you have a wonderful day. Subscribe to Sharon and we'll speak to you very soon. Bye! I think we've done this once or twice before.
Just a couple of times.